Hi guys, and welcome to Addicted to Animation Reviews. Once again, I'm not reviewing anything animated and instead talking about the first light novel in this series, The Empty Box and the Zeroth Maria. I thought this was quite decent. The story is about a teenage boy named Katsuki Hoshino who goes to school one day to find that a new transfer student named Aya Ontanashi has arrived who declares war on him. That evening she's found dead. The main character then discovers that his entire class has been reliving the same day, the 2nd of March, over and over again 27,000 times. Only Maria and sometimes Katsuki remember, and at the end of the day, someone always dies. The story is morally complex and has very well written and realistic characters, and the psychological taxation of the situation is not ignored. Imagery is well described, and the book's true villains are revealed through some genuinely great plot twists. With that said, the book is far from flawless. After the first plot twist is revealed, the book's focus shifts to the necessity of one girl needing to accept her inevitable death in order to end the horror of the repeating classroom. The ending of the book then ruins this and any intention involved for reasons I won't spoil. The ending also inexplicably undoes the removal of certain characters from existence, ruining all of the tragedy and horror that had been built up and making some of the more horrific deaths seem like pointless edge fests. Also, while the rest of the characters are really interesting and well written, the main character just isn't. We learn nothing about his life and history or his personality, beyond that he has a crush on another character, a girl named Mogi. I honestly think that Mogi herself would have actually been a far better main character due to her history and importance with what was going on and her mentally unstable personality. Our lead, by contrast, is a bland self-insert and also made quite a few scenes boring. I also don't understand why the book never even tries to show us how the parents or teachers are affected by the pseudo-time looping that's going on, since apparently only the classroom and a few nearby areas actually go through the loop, and it's not actually time travel. We never even see our main characters interact with their families. And since it's established that time isn't really looping, it makes no sense that the appropriate amount of time doesn't appear to have passed in the real world after the repeating classroom ends. We also learn nothing about why the mysterious O, the book's true main villain, is so interested in Katsuki, or why he puts all of the characters through so many horrific events in the novel for so long, despite himself admitting that he got bored of them. Aya also tells Katsuki a bizarre amount of things that she realistically wouldn't if she actually believed that he was lying, as she claims, and to make matters worse, her reason for believing that he was lying makes no sense. Basically, her goal was to find out who was behind the repeating classroom by finding out who remembered her real name from the previous time loop. The problem here is that no villain with a brain would ever tell her her real name in the first place, because that would blatantly give away who they were. Instead of considering that they might remember for the same reasons that she does, Aya instead assumes that he's both her enemy and a complete moron. This makes her entire plan to reveal her enemy feel completely incompetent and counteracts every other attempt to make Aya come across as an ultra-intelligent being. So, overall, the book is plot hole ridden and shamefully edgy. But it has a lot of intrigue and a well put together mystery with mostly satisfying reveals and only a few cop-outs. 6 out of 10... I'll recommend it, but it is flawed.